NRF going to be contributions, NRF, NIRF, NRIF, National Research Foundation, National Research and Innovation Foundation will be created, and 100% tax benefit. Whoever donated to this 100% tax benefits also will be given. So research grants will be sanctioned transparently. So there will be transparency will be maintained. When the funds are allocating equally, transparency also will be maintained. Research innovative budget to increase to 3%. Okay, because it is now not even 1%. Now it is going to be proposed. It is proposed to increase 3%. Next, another two slides only. Please bear with me. Across various levels of NEP challenges, certain challenges. Just listen. As on today, in India, around 1,000 universities across the country exist. Okay. However, to double the gross enrollment, if you want to increase the gross enrollment by 2035, minimum every week one university has to do that. Then only it is going to happen. The gross enrollment ratio can be improved by 2035. So establishment of university per week is a compulsory in the coming next 15 years. It is a Herculean task. That is why it is challenge. And to bring 2 crores children back to the school system, thousands of schools. If you want to bring 2 children, whoever is not accessing the education, so if you want to bring them to onto the track to the education access, the government need to establish more number of schools, and not only schools, teachers also. Trained teachers are important because their recruitment has to be taken place. And timely funding is also a big challenge. Time to time, the institutions, universities, IIMs, all educational institutions should get the funds also timely. Then only the policy can be implemented effectively. That is very, very important. And timely funding means now COVID is going on. So in COVID situations, already country is economic. Not only it is not only for country in India, everywhere in the world, all countries are facing the problem. But India also one of the countries. So COVID situation. So in this situation, funding to all education institutions is a big challenge. So that is another important challenge. How they are going to do it and all that we have to see in the latter days. National Education Policy envisages increase in education spending 4.6% to 6% of GDP. That is targeted, which amounts around 2.5 lakh per year in combination with government and private only. It is possible, right? And NEP role of faculty and role of institutions. Then we'll complete the slide. Only 2 slides are there. So faculty should equip with the institutional accreditation process. They should know. So then only they can do it all the activities under that. They can get good ranking on that. Faculty should also equip NBA, National Board of Accreditation. For NBA, they have to get the NBA accreditation on that. And technical and professional courses, NBA is a must for them. So whatever components are required to get the accreditation of NBA, all those components are to be known or to be trained by the faculty. They have to, because they have to initiate all those things in their own institutions. Then they can get the NBA status and all that. So faculty should balance academic research activity. Both faculty should take together academics and research. So together they have to balance. Then only the holistic approach and good inputs to the students can be delivered by the faculty. Faculty should equip research activities so as to improve the creative and critical thinking. That's what I do. Innovative thinking. This is all when it is possible. Research is a source of the source or origin of creative thinking, critical thinking. That's what I told you in the beginning slides. So these are all very important for the faculty. Faculty thinks that yes, I completed my PhD, so everything is over. Hereafter, no need to do any, no need to write any article, no need to concentrate on research. Like that, but it's not correct. So you have to be, once you complete PhD, it's the only gateway. It's the only gateway you are entering into the gate. But there is a lot of things to do as far as research is concerned. You have to write the faculty, the research articles, and you have to publish. You have to take up many projects and all the research projects and all that. Then only you can give the creative thinking, critical thinking, all that will be equipped to the faculty, and in turn that will be helpful to the students in terms of teaching. That is most important, right? And this is another important point. And the role of institutions, when you see, the institution should encourage the faculty about whoever is doing PhD, they have to be encouraged by the institution, and whoever is not completed PhD, and whoever is the faculty not having the PhD degree, and institution should see that all the faculty should enroll the PhD. Like that, the institution has to motivate the faculty. Institutions should encourage faculty in the research activity. Whoever is the institution has to encourage the student, the faculty to write more research papers about that. And the projects also, and all those things. Encouragement of publication work. That's what publication work means, writing of articles and all that, right? And you have the projects taken up, carrying out the projects from UGC, ICSSR, and ministry is also offering so many projects about that. So the institution has to encourage the faculty to carry out all these projects in the course of research activities. Institutional goals, lesson building, citizenship building, these are all creative building, these are all very important. These are all the goals of institution that is only possible with the faculty. Faculty should equip, that's what I told you. Faculty should equip, then the institutional goals can be achieved, accomplished at the end of the day. That's most important. Training, but institution has to motivate the faculty. It's not that if you want to do PhD, do it, or otherwise it's relevant. We should like that. It should not the institution, because institution should get reputation means faculty should be should get equipped. So for that, the institution has to encourage them. So connectivity with the society, development, leadership among youth, training, entrepreneurship development is also very important, because everybody cannot get government jobs and all that. Entrepreneurship development is also very important. All these skills and inputs should be given by the faculty. These are the things that I would like to share before you and submit before you. And there are many, of course, there are many other things also there, but now already the time is 8 o'clock. We have started 6 o'clock, almost 2 hours we have spent. Whatever important points that I have to cover. Actually, 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour, 1.5 hours, I was asked to speak, but it is not possible. I took a lot of your time. For that, I'm sorry, but you're all bearing with me. Here, I will stop sharing and I'm handing the mic to the organizers. Thank you very much, all the participants and the organizers, especially Maya.
Sir, okay, yes. Sir, we have a lot of appreciation for the session in the chat box, and there are a few questions which I would like to read out. This is from Dr. Ravi. Sir, how is NEP helpful to art students?
It's not that only yoga students, it is for every student, because it's not for only one education institution, sir. It is for everybody. It is the holistic approach, not only for one particular area or region. It is for the country. It is for everybody's, every institution, for each one of the individual. For all of them, it is very, very important, and it is useful also. You are talking about useful. Yes, when you are holistic development components are included in this national educational policy. Holistic development, I already explained. So it is not only curriculum based, and outcome based education also is going to experience we all of us. So definitely either self-employment, you will be tuned, the candidate will be tuned either towards self-employment. That's what vocational education is encouraged. So the vocational education is going to implement from 6th class onwards. Even in higher education also, national education, the government of India has proposed. So with this vocational education, experiential learning will improve in the minds of the people. Creative thinking, critical thinking will improve with the vocational education, and that will help the younger generations to equip the skills and all that. That will helpful to the to stand on their own, and skills. Once the skills are equipped with the vocational education and the multidisciplinary, the skills are equipped, definitely they will stand on their own, and it will not be a problem. Unemployment also, to the maximum possible extent, we can reduce. It's not that one institution, sir, to everybody, for all institutions in the country. Thank you. Excellent question that you have asked.
Sir, one more question. This would be the last question by Professor Yasmin. How will the government tackle the reducing enrollment ratio of the students in the rural areas once the NEP is implemented?
Yes, exactly. Very good question. Very good question. I appreciate. That's what in the rural The rural areas are very, very important. You know, the problem as far as to accomplish the gross enrollment ratio and all that. Rural areas are the most important areas to, if you want to improve the gross enrollment ratio. For that purpose, to accomplish the targeted gross enrollment ratio, SEZ, that's what I mentioned in one of the slides. I think you might have seen in the slide, one of the points, SEZ, special educational zones. It is for the remote areas, people, whoever is not accessing the education as of today. For them, this special educational zones are will be set up. Under those zones, the education will be provided. What education? Quality education. It's not that providing some unqualified teachers with not unqualified teachers. Whatever education is providing in the urban areas, the same type of education also will be provided through this special educational zones in the remote areas, in the rural areas. So that in that way, that initiative definitely, we can think that initiative will definitely increase the gross enrollment ratio. The target definitely will reach during the period of that time.
Yeah.
Excellent question. Very good.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah, please.
This is by Professor Nabin Kumar. The NEP will be applicable to the education after 2020 or before 2020 curriculum?
No, 2021 onwards. This from this year onwards only. Implementation process has already begun and is on the way, and many institutions are also emerging. Now, definitely, it is already started from 2021 onwards.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those were all the questions, but we have a lot of appreciation for the information which was shared during your session.
Thank you so much.
I take this opportunity to thank you, sir, on behalf of the participants and also the organizing team of AAdhyapana.
Yeah.
And I also thank all the participants who have joined us today. During your family time, I understand it was a little extended, but not a regretful session, though it was extended for around 40 minutes. Still, the information was excellent. The presentation was very good. And the quite interesting session is the feedback which is received commonly. So thank you, sir, once again to be a part of AAdhyapana's resource person. And I shall. Do we have any questions? Someone want to talk?
Ma'am, it is possible to share the PPT?
Sir, we'll check with the resource person. If he'll be interested to share his PPT, we'll surely send it across.
Okay, it is already there in the YouTube. AAdhyapana is providing you link.
Yes.
You can, Madam will provide you to all the participants, and YouTube is open for all. You can go through number.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much once again. We'll